Hi, I'm Mike, and what I have for you today is June 2017 Loot Crate. Now I know what this one is because I was super excited. I happened to catch a glimpse of what it contained and a big picture of the Transformers is on it. So I'm looking forward to the box. The last time that Loot Crate had Transformers listed as being in the box, it ended up just being the pin. I was super disappointed. If they do that to me again, I honestly might just stop. I can't handle the letdown twice in a row. So let's see what's in it. Open. I'm just gonna get the boring stuff out of the way here. This is the magazine. You can see the front says Alter Ego. The back as always says we love you. Is there anything cool in here? No, just stuff that's in the box, which I'll get to, so I'm not even going to trip. This is the secret thing, which I honestly haven't done once, and I feel bad. Like, I feel like I should have, because that's like a thing in the box. So the second thing, just to get out of the way real quick, is the pin. Now I actually have no idea what this is. Do you know what this is? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up because I have no idea. The pin. This month's pin, inspired by Jekyll and Hyde, show both faces at the same time with this apt pin. Go to page 12. They told me to go to page 12, but there's no numbers on any of these pages. So the downloadable content thing from the loot pin is this Green Ranger version 2 from Power Rangers Legacy Wars game. I guess it's a mobile game. I don't really get too much into mobile games, so I mean, that's cool, I guess. So now, the meat and potatoes of the box. As always, I start with the shirt. So far, it's a good color. It's Optimus Prime! This is amazing. This is legitimately a good shirt. I guess if you don't like Transformers, it's not a good shirt, but it's not even like the Michael Bay Optimus Prime. It's like legitimately Optimus Prime. I gotta try it on. Nip hardness level is like off the charts. Oh man, I just feel like my chest will open and the Matrix of leadership will pop right out of it, and then I won't be the leader of the Autobots anymore. I mean, that would suck. It got real dark. Anyway, this is such a good shirt. It's a great color. It's got a great graphic on it. It's Optimus Prime! Okay. I don't normally gush over these boxes. Most of the time I find these things like kind of okay to, I don't really care. I don't think I have anything else to say about this, except that I'm gonna wear this the rest of the video and my nipples are just gonna be rock hard throughout the whole thing because I'm so excited and it feels so good. Alright, next. Loot Crate exclusive. This is a Marvel Hulk 6-inch bowl. I think I say this almost every time, but I like practical items on things that you can use in everyday situations. It's a bowl. I think we only have 4 bowls in my house right now, so we're constantly washing them. I mean, it's a 6-inch plastic bowl, but it's sturdy plastic. It's green, I'm pretty sure, because the Hulk is usually green, and it just got gigantic fingerprints. There we go. That's like I'm holding it, but the Hulk is holding it. Is it a step above pencils? Absolutely. Is it the coolest thing in the world? I mean, no, but at least I'll probably use it. Ice cream is definitely going in this at some point. Next on the list, DC Comics, the New 52, the poster collection. There's 40 removable posters in this book. It's my understanding that they've already done away with the New 52 and they've gone back to the numbers that the comics were before they rebooted everything, so they've sort of rebooted but post-booted back to where they were. They just said basically screw the New 52, we're going back to how things were. I don't really know. I thought the New 52 was dumb. Batman's timeline didn't make any sense in it. Just to give you an idea, these are some of the posters here. That's actually pretty nice. They're small, but they come out. They're two-sided, so I don't know what you're supposed to do with these. Yeah, they come out, but you only display one side at a time, and they're super tiny. Like, do you put these up in your room? They're posters, but these aren't posters are big. These are like postcards, but they're not postcards because there's nothing on the back. Some strong female characters. We got a Harley Quinn on that side and a Batgirl on that side, and they look pretty good. Ooh, there's some Flash and Flash fighting Doomsday. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's actually kind of cool, but I don't know like what practical use it is. It's just basically a book of artwork that I could take out and put somewhere if I want to, but honestly, I probably won't. It's not something I'll ever do. And last, but definitely not least, we have Q-Fig. If you watched any of my other videos before, you know that I absolutely love Q-Figs. I think it's because if you're gonna have a figure that you can't like pose or do anything with, like Funko Pops do, like they're just little statues and some of them bob their heads, but most of them just kind of stay there. Q-Figs are at least in some kind of fun pose, like some action pose. I also like that they don't have those dead shark eyes. I honestly don't get why some of you guys like Funko Pop figures. I don't get get it, and I never will, and that's fine. Let's open this up. Let's see what's inside. I mean, I know what's inside. I can see it. It's a spider guy, which I like. Spider-Man's cool. Now he's in. Woo! Almost dropped it. Oh, I'll put this back in. Now this is Spider-Man. He's in black and white, not as like normal colors, but it's supposed to be like a newspaper, like Most Wanted edition, which is pretty cool. So it's like a picture on a newspaper. He's in a cool upside down hanging web slinging pose. That's what I'm talking about. He's in a pose. Sure, you can't really do anything with him, but you don't have to. He's doing something himself. This is gonna go on my mantle next to all my other ones. Now's the time for the box. I've got my trusty hobby knife here, and I'm going to start cutting this out, and we'll see how this goes. Man, can you guys hear the weed whacker right outside my window? That's always fun, right? So this folds down like this, down like this. There are instructions for this, but after doing this like so often, I don't think I need them. That ghost last month really kind of schooled me in the ways of paper craft. I think I've pretty much got it. Though now that I've said that, everything's falling apart. My own hubris. If you don't know what the word hubris means, you can just go look it up. This probably gives it away, but that's kind of fun. All right, this part I think folds in. There we are. And then this part, okay. And then this part goes in like this. And there we have a rad little paper craft Optimus Prime. This is the coolest box thing I've ever done. I've liked some of them, like that robot, I guess I liked a lot, but I'm legitimately going to keep this. This is probably gonna sit back there on my shelf somewhere. Let's give this a breakdown and a rating. Now, if it's your first time watching one of my videos, I typically do this out of 5, and each item I base a point on, so the total that you get at the end is the box kind of worth it based on what's in it. Let's start in order that I open these things up. And I skipped the pin in the book. I don't care about that stuff. The shirt, oh man. Obviously it's worth the full point. This is a 1 out of 5 so far because it's a good shirt. Number 2, the bowl. I'm gonna use it pretty much every day because who doesn't like a bowl? I'm gonna give that the full point. It's not great, but it's not bad enough to deserve half a point. It's not something that like, oh yeah, I'll use it maybe. I'm definitely gonna use this bowl. So we're at 2 out of 5 so far. The comic thing, I'm gonna give half a point. Like, that's one of those things that like, yeah, I don't really care. Like, it's cool, the artwork is good, but it's probably just gonna sit in a box somewhere. So yeah, half a point for that. So we're at 2.5 points so far. The Q-Fig, full point. So we're at 3.5 points because I love Q-Figs and I like Spider Guy. 3.5 points. Now the last point, what would be the 5th point I usually give based on, does the box fit the theme / how much do I like the paper art thing? Now, does the box fit the theme? Yeah, absolutely. Alter Ego, it's a very loose title. It can mean anything, but Transformers, transform into, you know, car, robot, alter ego. DC, Batman, Superman, alter egos. Spider-Man, alter ego. Hulk, alter ego. This was a slam dunk as far as themes go. Nothing is really a stretch because that's such an easy theme. Being such an easy theme, I might have been tempted to give it a half point because it seems lazy. But Optimus Prime Papercraft, 100% worth it. I genuinely enjoyed making it, and I'm going to enjoy seeing it. It's a fun little knickknack that'll be on my shelf back here maybe sometime. I don't know. This is going to be a 4.5 out of 5 box, and I think that's a great score. This is genuinely worth the money. So if you spent money on this box, congratulations. I feel like you got a good box. This is the first box in a long time from Loot Crate where I've been like, yeah. So thank you, Loot Crate, for giving me a decent box. It seems like you do every 1 out of every 4 or 5 times. But you know what? Sometimes the bad boxes are just as fun as the good boxes. It just sucks that I spent money on it. Well, it sucks that my dad spent money on it. So if you want to help us out, in the bottom down below in the link is a thing you can click on. If you want to buy one, you can buy it using that link, and I'll give my dad credit so he doesn't have to spend as much money on these boxes. You don't have to, but you can. Also, you can do the same thing with Geek Fuel, which I'll be reviewing soon. And if you like the Megatron shirt that I had at the beginning, I got that from Ripped Apparel. If you use my name in my case or the link below, you get 10% off Ripped Apparel shirts, and they have some good shirts. They have some great shirts, actually. I recommend a lot of their shirts. They often have some rad Transformers shirts. So yeah, that's it. Do the normal YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe that everyone always says. Comment down below if you think that I was spot on with this, or if you liked it more, or if you didn't like it as much. That's fine. Let me know. I usually respond to pretty much everything. And I'll see you later. Bye.